Hey guys, it's Wanderlust Mommy here with another episode, and today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I want to say it's like week 5 of the quarantine, at least here in California. I know, I never thought it would be this long. Yeah, so today we're all here at home. I mean, it's a quarantine, right? And I just want to say cheers to you guys. Today I thought it'd be fun to do a question and answers, kind of like more like a game of travel questions that my husband can ask me. I'm gonna make this a little bit short and he'll just blast the questions out and I'm gonna answer them. And so before we begin with the questions, I'm gonna introduce who's behind the camera, which is my husband, and he's gonna be asking me the questions today. So husband, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am husband.
Oh God, whatever, let's just get into it.
Question number 1. What is your favorite place so far?
My favorite place so far, oh God, this is like the ultimate like cliche question. I would probably have to say it's one of two places, Philippines or Indonesia, and that's because I just love Southeast Asia. But if I had to choose one, I would have to choose probably Indonesia because you do less traveling because the Philippines is more islands. But yeah, Indonesia.
If you could swim with dolphins or sharks, which one will you choose?
Probably dolphins because I've already swum with sharks.
What place is on top of your bucket list?
Oh geez, on top of my bucket list, probably anywhere in like French Polynesia, like Fiji, Bora Bora.
What can't you travel with?
What can't I travel with? Just to be realistic, I can't travel without my phone.
Do you prefer to travel solo or with a group?
With a group.
Been noticing you've been saying a lot, so let's make this interesting. Every time you say you gotta take a drink.
What?
Machu Picchu or Anchorage Wat?
Oh God, that's a hard one. Machu Picchu or Angkor Wat. I don't know, probably Machu Picchu I would say, just because I feel like Angkor Wat I would have more of a chance to go there because I've gone more to like Southeast Asia.
When abroad, what home comfort do you miss the most?
Oh God,
double.
2. Wow. What do I miss the most? Oh, my bed.
What has been the most interesting item of food you have tasted?
Jeez, that is hard. Oh my God, I just said again. Honestly, I am a big seafood person, so I would say sopa de caracol in El Salvador, and this like little roadside place. I've never tasted anything like it. It was amazing. I never thought I would love it, but it was so good.
Which country has the best food that you have tasted?
Oh my gosh, these are so hard. I would probably say Mexico, or Thailand.
Which country has the best coffee and the best tea?
Jesus.
So 2-part question.
That's also really hard. Coffee? Oh, I just said again. I would have to probably say I really loved Cuba's coffee and Bali. Oh God, Costa Rica too.
If you can only eat beans or potatoes, which would you pick?
Beans.
Which country has the most friendliest people?
Wow, okay. I would say the Philippines. Philippines, people there are just so amazingly nice. I thought Thailand would be, but Philippines is just so, yeah, Philippines.
Who has been the most interesting person that you have met while traveling?
I'm just gonna say our friends that we met in Bali, Rich and Kate, because we're still friends and we still keep in touch.
The Hurleys.
And yeah, oh God, another 2 ums. But yeah, the most interesting people. Yeah.
What has been your scariest moment while traveling?
Scariest moment while traveling? Well, this in itself would be a different video, but one of the scariest moments was when we went to Europe on a girls' trip and we literally got mugged in Paris. And then I forgot my passport in Ibiza or Mallorca. They let me fly to France, and then in France, I literally had to scramble, miss my. It's just crazy, but that's probably the scariest moment. Is a lot of the little different moments in my girls' trip in Europe.
Little personal, but when it comes to toilets, do you prefer squat or Western style?
Western style, and I found that out big time in China.
What is your most embarrassing moment while traveling?
Most embarrassing moment while traveling. Probably anything that has to do with me falling, and that's a lot.
How many new foreign words have you learned since traveling?
A lot.
How many different currencies do you currently have in your collection?
Oh, geez, that's a good question. Probably at least like 7 or 8 that I have in just like my little coin pockets that I kept.
What is your biggest first world problem while traveling?
Oh God, really? Do I have to say? I'm just gonna go with Wi-Fi because it's just one that probably many have.
Who do you think would win in an argument? An accountant or a banker?
That's a weird question, but I guess a banker because they're like sharks.
Quickly, can you name a few things that you have lost while traveling?
The worst. My passport.
Do you post more while at home or while traveling?
I would say both, but in a day's worth, I post more while traveling.
What travel scam have you fallen for?
Fallen for? Ooh. Oh, I can remember one in Thailand. I fell for this one scam where they take you on the tuk-tuk and then they take you to a silk place that you've never even asked them to take you, and then they take you on this boat ride and leave you somewhere stranded after you've already paid them.
Do you consider yourself a traveler or a backpacker?
Traveler.
A traveler or a tourist?
I would say both. In some situations, I am a tourist. It's just, inevitable. In some places, I'm a traveler because I've been there more so than like once.
Would you like to be famous for traveling or famous for being the person who you are?
I would say for the person who I am.
How much TV do you watch while at the hotels while traveling?
Not much at all. The only time was probably when I was pregnant.
When traveling, do you take the train or bus more? Are you a fan of fans or air conditioning?
Oh God, air conditioning.
If you could go now to any of the Disney theme parks around the world, which would you choose and why?
I always wanted to go to the one in Hong Kong. France, I've been to it like just outside the gates, but never inside. I don't know. I would say probably Hong Kong. Maybe. Is there one? Yeah, Hong Kong.
How much more traveling would you do if you did not have to work?
A lot. I probably always travel.
What's the most reliable source for your traveling advice? Or whom?
I watch YouTube. I watch YouTube videos, vloggers. Yeah, I ask people.
I'm going to turn up the pressure on this one. Out of all your friends and family members, who would you want to spend a birthday with while traveling?
My sister.
Where?
Somewhere that she would choose, just so that I could probably see the happiness in her.
If you could spend your next birthday abroad, where would it be?
Yeah, I said Actually, I really want to go to Tanzania and Zanzibar, and if I had a choice of where, well, if I had a choice of where, Japan would be a really good choice. She wants to go to Japan. Honestly, that would be a close choice. Penelope wants to go to Japan. I would want to go to Tanzania and Zanzibar and go on a safari. So it would be between those two if we could choose anywhere.
Do you send postcards while abroad?
No, my friends do that. I'm just not that kind.
What is the coolest animal you have seen while traveling?
The coolest animal? Probably a sloth, just because I've never seen that up close. And I was like, whoa.
Off the top of your head, do you dream more while at home or while traveling?
Dream?
Dream.
For some reason, probably abroad. And I only say this because you know me and you have had our conversations about this.
I need a rapid answer. What location was the most overrated and the most underrated?
Oh my gosh.
Rapid
really?
answer.
A rapid answer? I
Rapid.
can't give you a rapid answer for that. And I'm not going to say it because I don't think that there's many overrated places.
What is the most challenging obstacle you have overcame while traveling?
Oh, probably losing my passport.
Quickly, city or countryside?
That's hard. It depends on the mood.
Do you prefer to take private transportation, shared transportation, or public transportation while traveling?
I like me some private transportation because, you know, I can go wherever I want, whenever. But shared transportation, I would say you meet more people, and I've met some really cool people.
Are you more of a reader or writer while traveling?
Oh, I'm more of a writer, definitely.
What is the last film you saw while traveling?
While traveling, oh God, probably
Probably an
The Fast
airplane
and the-
movie.
an airplane movie, which I love. I have my own guide for that, but maybe some of the Fast and the Furious movies.
What's your perfect degree of weather?
Degree of weather, ooh, somewhere between hot and mild.
If you could have kept one animal you've seen while traveling, what would it be and why?
Oh my God.
Realistically,
Probably like
not
a
gonna keep no
little-
tiger.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like a baby little tiger, but they shouldn't be kept, so of course not. But you're asking me a question, so if this was another dimension or something, I don't know. They're so cute, but you shouldn't.
If you were to invest
And I'm
in
not chill exotic.
Tiger King, if you were to invest or start a business in a country, what would it be?
I already know, and this is something that I would want to do. I want to own a resort or some type of boutique hotel or even an eco retreat in Southeast Asia or somewhere in like Costa Rica or something.
What is the
I
best?
said so.
What is the best hotel you have stayed in, and what is the best city you have stayed in?
Oh God, that's a hard question. But one of my favorite hotels, just because of the rooftop, and it has a sky as rooftop, is the Lubu State Tower. Absolutely gorgeous views of the city, and yeah, Bangkok is gorgeous. And one of the best cities that I've stayed in, probably Paris. Just come on.
Now, please don't feel pressured by this next question,
Oh God.
and do know I love you. Who is your dream travel companion?
Oh gosh, honey. Let me think about that one. Of course, honey, you.
Yeah. Are you early, late, or on time while traveling?
Let's rewind to that Dominican Republic video, remember? Late.
And Cancun.
Yeah, late.
Would you bungee jump or skydive?
Oh God. For some reason, I am terribly afraid of heights, but for some reason I would rather skydive than bungee jump.
Describe traveling in 3 words.
Love.
If you say eat and pray, I will turn this off.
I can't anymore. Just next question.
Well,
Yes, we are done. And that is perfect timing because we just got our pizza, so it is time to eat. But I hope you've liked this, and if you do, then give it a like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And if you are subscribed, go ahead and hit that notification button. But other than that, I love you guys. I hope you guys stay safe. I know it's really hard during this quarantine. We've all been staying inside. Like I said, it's the 5th week and counting. But we are survivors and we will survive. I love you guys. It's Wanderlust, Mommy.